Hello everyone, I am Chestrock44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Geneforge 2! We just cleared out a bridge of various battle alphas and unfortunately Gatsan II died. So we made Gatsan III. Hopefully he proves as strong as Gatsan II. We'll see soon. For now, let's take a look at what this Darian's sanctuary place is. Who is this Darian? See here. Home of learned Darian. All are welcome. Peace will be met with peace. After passing through the hostile areas to the east, this tiny clearing is surprisingly tranquil. It is a farm run by peaceful, simple serviles. The crops are growing well, and there is not a weapon in sight. The serviles seem very nervous about your presence. However, they deal with this by keeping a safe distance from you. They don't move to attack or harass you in any way. Well, like they said, peace will be met with peace, and we are peaceful and diplomatic. There is a lone servile sitting back here. It looks very lonely and sad. A trowel hangs limply from its hand. It looks up at you. I am Frizz. Hello, Shaper. Who is your master? I don't have one. I ran away. My master was Dawn in Geth. Sometimes I miss her. Why don't you come with me? I don't want to be taken somewhere else scary. I miss my old home. I want to stay here. At least learned Darian protects me. I'm guessing learned Darian is a servile. It would make sense. It's probably somewhere in this farm. Little hovel. Probably for one of the serviles. Looks like the river there. You approach a servile, however you scare the simple creature. It mutters something you can't understand and walks away. That must be the main house here, I'd imagine. We'll go in there in a bit. Does seem quite peaceful. I hope there's no... yeah. And it seems like a big peninsula. Really is not much here. Soon we'll have to see who this learned Darian is. And it looks like the serviles are building a little home, a little building there too. No? No what? Are they just scared of me? Now a little house for the serviles. That's probably a storage shed down here, containing their crops and the like. Yeah, gloves, trowels, it's probably their crops. So learned Darian must be in here. This is a small but well-equipped workshop. It looks like it has been set up both for potion making and working with magical items. It is very nice. You note that everything is made on a small scale to make the equipment easier for serviles to use. The old servile who lives here hobbles up to you. She looks like she has seen many years of hard work. Her hair is gray, one of her hands trembles, the other is missing. With her surviving hand, she pulls her hood aside and looks up at you. She looks at you closely. It is as if you remind her of someone. Yes, now as before, the Shaper comes. Maybe this time my advice can lead to good. Hello, I am learned Darian. My years have, I hope, brought me some wisdom. I hope I can help you. What do you do out here? I am a hermit. I live here in peace, look after the serviles, raise food, and do a little work, the same as I did in my old home. I am also an advisor. I am neutral. The beings in these parts come to me for guidance and wisdom. Well, some of them do anyway. It is more difficult now, though. The rogues are a problem. Who doesn't come to see you? All of the serviles, even the takers, come to see me. I tell them truth, and they choose whether to see it. The Shapers are arrogant, though. Barzal never came to me, and probably never will. He looks down on the serviles. He would never come to one for advice. That is unfortunate. He might learn something. I am glad you have learned something from your time in these mountains. What sort of things do you tell your visitors? things that might increase peace and tranquility. Whatever I can say in my humble way to end the war madness that grows here and might spill out into the world. And that madness has ensnared you. That is one of the reasons I wanted to speak with you. You are the outsider. You are the one who might break the stalemate. I see wisdom in you. I see the hope that you might help us when we can't help ourselves. Your words have weight. People have listened to what you have said, and they have adjusted their opinions of you accordingly. If there is a sect you want to join, but you can't because of your earlier words, I can speak on your behalf. Beware, though. I can only intercede on your behalf once. Then my influence will be exhausted. I can make people believe that you support servile independence, or the opposite. Would this help you? Choose carefully. I don't need your help right now, but thank you. Alright. What else would you like to know? You said that a shaper came to you before? Yes. That was at my old home on Susia Island. The island was barred, but a young shaper discovered us. The shaper came to me for advice. I hoped that things I said led to less suffering for us poor serviles. In the end, it did not. I hope this time around to do better. What sort of wisdom can you offer me? There is great power here, power forbidden by your people. It is growing quickly. It is unpredictable. It might explode and sear the world, or it might remake the world in a better way. There are 4 different factions in these mountains. Each has a different plan for the power. In the end, you will probably want to join one of them. The question is which direction you want the world to take. What are the factions? There are the servants, the awakened, the Barzites, and the takers. Tell me about the servants. They are led by Zachary in Dry Peak. They are loyal to the Shaper Council. They think that the power in these mountains should be destroyed and the independent creations should be crushed. Of course, being an independent creation, this is upsetting to me. I do not think this is the way of justice. Tell me about the awakened. They believe in dignity. They believe that the path of the Shapers is not supportable, morally or practically. And I think that they are right. The way you Shapers treat us is wrong. Tell me about the Barzites. Barzal believes in power no matter what. He will gain power by any means, whatever the cost, and his main goal is to gain enough strength to fight off the Shaper Council when they come for him. His power is truly dangerous, but it is not impossible that the power you will gain by binding with Barzal can be used to improve the world. However, Barzal will be as cruel to the serviles as the Council. Tell me about the Takers. The Takers were mad on Susia Island, and they are mad here. They hate the Shapers. They will let you join them for only one reason, so that you can help them destroy your people. It is possible that they are right. It is possible that the Shapers will treat other beings with justice only in death. But I am not sure the horrible power the Takers have gained is safe for any purpose. Do I have to join a faction? No, but without allies it will be hard for you to achieve any sort of meaningful destiny. Other things to mention. You are having a problem with some rogues? Yes. The Barzites placed some battle alphas at the bridge to the east. As I am sure you saw, they lost control of them. This is not a problem for Rising. The battle alphas are smart enough to not bother clumps of Barzite forces who want to go through. So Barzal leaves the rogues alone because they serve his purpose. They are mad and harmful. They threaten me, and they threaten my serviles. If only someone would kill or scare off their leader, a mad battle beta, it would be a great help to me. You support the killing of a fellow creation? Of course. If one of your fellow humans was a mad thing, killing indiscriminately, would you leave it alone? Makes a very good point. What is your old home? A place called Susia Island. It is where many of the independent serviles you will meet are from. Zachary and Barzal brought us to this place and set us to build the cities here. It was painful and hard. She raises the arm that is missing a hand. I lost my hand to a rogue Fiora. Many lost more. I took care of the battle beta to the east that was bothering you. It is dead. I am glad. That will make it much easier to bring Serviles here and protect them, and for the Serviles who want my wisdom to reach me. She goes into her back room for a minute. Soon she returns with a shield. Here, I recently made this. I feel it is fair trade for your efforts. What do you make in this workshop? Many things. Potions, wands, more powerful items. I have learned many tricks over the years. I could do better if I had better equipment, but I do all right. Can you sell me any items? Oh, she can. Oh, there's Shining Shield. I'll have to take a look at that. Ooh, Girdle of Strength. That sounds good. We'd lose the intelligence we got, though, so maybe we should wait until we get another point in intelligence to make up for the loss. Otherwise, we will be very much weaker. You can make more powerful items? I think so. I'm not sure. I believe that I can create a very powerful breastplate. I would like to do an experiment if you could provide the components. I would need a large glach scale, perfectly flawless. It would have to be from an urglach. I would also need a demon's claws and the cured skin from a battle gamma. It will be difficult to find these things, but if you do, I think I can make you an extremely powerful breastplate. Well, we found some demon bile, but we haven't found anything else that was mentioned. None of that. I think I know where we'd be able to find a demon's claws, though. What sort of equipment do you need? She shakes her head and smiles. No, Shaper, you have more pressing issues to worry about than my equipment. Anyway, anything I could really use would be taken from me, like the conduit shards. What is a conduit shard? A shard of pure crystal which can be used to control and direct magical energy. Rare and valuable. I have heard that 2 of them exist in this valley. They're in great demand. Where are they, do you know? I've only heard rumor. One is held by a shaper named Faraton, but he went sort of mad. Last I heard, he fled to somewhere near Rising. The other was stolen from the Barzites. They tried to summon and control a demon. It didn't work. The demon killed a bunch of them, grabbed a pile of treasure, including the shard, and ran. Trackers lost it when it entered Awakened Lands. Interesting. We're definitely going to end up having to go back to Awakened Lands. My teacher's name was Shanti, and she was murdered. Do you know who is responsible? She looks nervous. I do not know. Nobody here was responsible, though. You should take your vengeance elsewhere. I would consider going to Rising and speaking with Barzal. I suspect he knows something. Little happens in this area without him being aware of it. Wait. So, maybe it wasn't Barzal? Or the Barzites? If it wasn't the Barzites, who was it? I think we'll leave her places alone. But, really, if it... Oh, +2 to leadership? And mind effect resistance. I like that better than the steel shield. Buy steel shield. Even though we need the armor, I like the leadership and other stuff. I think we'll use this. Well, there was no fighting or anything in there. Nothing we need to get rid of. So I think we'll end it here. And then next time, we'll take a look at the northern bridge. The old Rising Bridge. Still, this was interesting. Either way. Till then, I am Chestok44. That is Emil, Randara the 2nd, and Gotson the 3rd. This has been a Geneforge 2 Let's Play, and I will see you all next time.